Hey everybody, let's get right into talking about some horror and horror adjacent movies that are out in theaters uh, fall 2024. And let's start off with the big one right now, that being Beetlejuice, the sequel to the, I think, 1987 classic. And yeah, I definitely have a history with that movie. I remember back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, visiting the grandparents and them not having many channels on TV and no video store close by. There was a public library nearby that had like 50 VHS tapes, and Beetlejuice is one of them. So my sisters and I watched that a million times growing up. But I took my 9-year-old son. I think he liked it, didn't love it, whereas I think I loved it. I give that a 4 out of 5. I didn't really know what to expect, actually. I like to go into things pretty pretty out of the loop. Like, I thought like Jenna Ortega was gonna be Lydia, or like I didn't even know like Winona Ryder was in it. I knew nothing. But definitely some surprises, definitely some goofy parts. But again, overall, I liked it, and 4 out of 5. Another one I liked was Speak No Evil. Wasn't really looking forward to this one, as it's a it's a remake of a Danish movie from several years ago. And I saw that movie, and I really liked it. But this movie, from the trailer, looks like it was going to be like almost a shot-for-shot remake. And for the people who haven't seen it, I feel like they gave away most of the movie in the trailer. But I saw it nonetheless, and although it's pretty over the top and ridiculous, I definitely really enjoyed it. And I think someone that hadn't seen the original and went into a cold would probably like it even more than me. So it's about a family that meets another family on vacation who definitely aren't what they appear to be. Well, doesn't sound that original, but again, pretty fun, funny in parts. And again, 3.5 out of 5. One I didn't like as much was The Front Room, starring the R&B singer Brandy. This appears to be directed by, I think, like Steve and Max Eggers. I think they're brothers, Robert Eggers. And I wouldn't really consider this movie a horror movie. I'd say it was more of a weird mystery movie. And I give it 2.5 out of 5. I didn't dislike it, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It's about an old woman moving in with her stepson and his pregnant wife, and things do not go well for anyone until the end. And I wasn't crazy about the ending, actually. It's a little bit of a cool twist. Not bad. Next up was Blink Twice with Channing Tatum, directed by Zoe Kravitz, her first movie. Like The Front Room, not really a horror movie, more of a thriller mystery, but without the weirdness. Like I kept expecting like a supernatural twist that didn't happen. It's about a couple of girlfriends. They meet a billionaire, travel to his island, and good times start to go bad, like a lot of these movies. And I give it a 3 out of 5. It was a fun watch. I also went to Afraid, with the emphasis on the AI. I think it's part of the whole Megan universe. I thought Megan was a pretty fun movie. And to be honest, I can't really give a good opinion on it. I totally fell asleep halfway through the movie. It was just too late for me. And I haven't been back. So can't really give my opinion on that one, but it was okay while I was up. I also wanted to see Strange Darling, and I drove like 45 minutes to the nearest theater that was actually playing it. And when I get there, they inform me that the projector's busted in that particular room, and just to go get my refund. And I wasn't about to drive 45 minutes to go back to it. And now I think it's only playing at one theater in like downtown Toronto. And I won't be seeing that movie in the theater, I guess. But looking forward to checking that one out. It's supposed to be pretty good. On on the TV lately, what have I been watching? I finally watched Lake Mungo from, I think, 2008. It's an Australian ghost story. Really creepy. Couple of cool twists. I recommend that one. I give that one a 4.25 out of 5. I also finally saw The First Omen, the prequel to The Omen. That was one of the rare horror movies I missed in theaters. Again, it was just like, I remember it was like one of those months where like 8 out of the 10 movies were like appealing to me, and I just never got to seeing this one. I didn't like it as much as most people. I give that one a 3.25 out of 5. And finally, I got around to watching In a Violent Nature, very short theatrical run that I missed, and has now been put out on Shudder. That's what they call it, ambient horror movie. You're not in the first person perspective, but you're closely following the slasher type killer through the majority of the movie. Long shots. I thought it was really good. I didn't find it boring at all. That was pretty genius, actually. It's gonna be a part 2. I look forward to it. It was known for being extremely violent, and I got to agree, not some pretty crazy stuff in there, and cool atmosphere. I wasn't so sure about the ending, but I rewatched the ending, and like it makes more sense to me. I just kind of missed some things on the first time, and I give that one a 4 out of 5. Just check that one out. And that's it for me. Thanks for watching.